Okay, we'll see how this goes. Oh, I better not be having issues again. This is not going to be cool. This is not going to be cool. Can you see me? Is my screen black? Still? Okay, I think I'm coming through now. Is this correct? Hey, you're back now, huh? Well, I had a black screen even for me because I have to watch on my TV for me to make sure that I'm still connected. Well, Chosen, you may have been first, but you weren't first to speak. Good try. This is only my third time trying to go live tonight, so hey, thank you Jesus that I'm on, that it's here. So oh gosh. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Yeah, turn my volume down so I'm not echoing back and forth. I was not going to be happy. I was not going to be happy if I started having a different issue. Oh my goodness. I miss you too, friend. Yes, we miss you, Chosen. You just pop in and then you leave and you don't hang out. You're not updating us. You're not, chatting. What's the deal? What's been going on? I don't know what's been going on today. My phone died earlier and I was in the middle of a conversation than you with this. And there's other people that are having trouble with YouTube tonight too. And Charlotte, I mean, I can't do my go live with me anymore. I don't know what happened with that. Have no clue. I have went through YouTube. I have chatted with support. I have done all the things. I have checked everything that they've told me to check. I filed a report. They checked everything. They don't said anything's been compromised. I still don't have any answers and I still can't go live with me. So, because me and Lenora were doing that like on Friday, Saturday nights, type thing and stuff. If we couldn't do Friday, we do Saturday, vice versa thing. I can't do it anymore. Poor Randy keeps missing me. Oh no. Well, just like with what's her face last night. Hey Mary, how are you? Welcome to the live. Frenchie, there you go. Yeah, Chosen popped in. Yeah. Say we're all missing you, and I said all he does is just pop in and long enough to say he's here, and then he leaves. Oh, here we go. My phone has been broken since May, and I lived life without one before for a while, so just went back to that life and got bored, got a new device again. Now me here. Well, that's good. That's good to know that you have been able to get a new device and you can hang out with us again. I'm glad you're okay and that, you know, you're able to join us once again. Hello, and yes, he is so good. I agree. God is good. Well, that's a pretty good explanation there, Chosen. Yeah, because Chosen, he's been with me practically pretty close to day one and used to talk to him almost every day, and then he disappears. I have been on this channel on the lives a few times, and will just give me a nickname, Chatty Chatty. Oh, gosh. Hey, we don't mind chatting. That's what I always put on here, chat. Crochet and chat. So, chatty chatty bang bang. Well, there you go. Not really. As time went by, I realized how late you streamed, and then the phone broke in May. So, well, I don't go as late anymore. I mean, I'm on at 9, but I don't stay on near as late. I'm usually off between 11 and 12 now. I just, and I don't care to go later every now and then, but that 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning was about to do me in. So I have adjusted that, and it's all good. And occasionally I'll do a pop up during the day, but I haven't as much as of late. So, but Tuesdays, yeah, I might. So late night, I told you, or last night, yeah, I told you about the Denver steaks. Do you remember that conversation? Yes, I do, Charlotte. So, how did that all pan out? I think it was the grizzly bear recliner that helped you give us the late hour streams. The grizzly bear recliner, yeah. Well, no, it was just staying up too late, period. Because that grizzly bear recliner is not, I mean, it's comfy if I can sit in it right, but I'm too short, so I can't. I tried really hard to use the crock pot to make them taste better. I will never buy Denver steaks again. Oh my. I am actually working on a big granny square to do a kind of summer poncho out of a bunch of cotton. that I'm trying to use up some of my extras, or not extras, my scrap, stuff like that. So, and trying to get creative with my colors and stuff. So it's one of my granny square kind of tops, poncho-y type tops. I've made out of acrylic, and now I'm using cotton. So let's just say they weren't very good. Oh, oops, Charlotte. Crock pot for steaks. Do you grill macaroni as well? You know, putting them in the crock pot, though, for some cuts of meat sometimes does make them very tender and tasty. But sometimes, I guess not as much. Oh, and I got my listings done today on my whatnot. I did get another item done that I was wanting to work on that was kind of, I'm trying to go down my list in my Pinterest. And thank you for the hearts. Hello, Lauren. So this little guy, it's another version of a snake that I found. So I got him done today. I did it with the Posh, with it's kind of like that neon kind of green, yellow kind of color. So I got this one done. Then I have a pink one I'm gonna do. I did a blue one with that had the glitter and stuff in it that I used with my ice cream whale. Yeah, it was my ice cream whale. Um, but it was my first one. It was my prototype. So the kids are getting another toy. So it's in the closet to be given to them later. So I don't, it's not as good as my drunken frogs, but hey, Caitlin, how are you? Hey, Nicole. Thank you, Bone. Thank you, Lenora. Yeah, for cutlets, that makes sense. I kind of just imagined a whole T-bone when they said that. Right? No, I don't think it's for T-bone. Looks like the Grinch, but just had a head and spinal cord. Oh, Bone, whenever I was making this, yes, I kept thinking Grinch. I totally did. So, I'm doing good. How are you today? I'm doing great, Caitlin. Are you hanging in there with all your orders? You did such a good job. Thank you, Lauren. My snake. He kind of, and in a way, he kind of does, just a little bit. It kind of reminds me of a Grinch snake. Oh, there you go. There you go. Well, let me explain why we use the crock pot. Grinch snake, Greg. We tried to cook the Denver steaks as we do ribeyes, but they were so tough I decided to use crock pot to try and tender them up. Oh, thank you for whoever's throwing me the hearts. I appreciate it. Showing the love. Showing the love. But no, I do not grill macaroni and cheese. That would definitely be a new item to I have not been to a live stream since like 4 months ago. Yeah, I know it's been a long time, Nicole. It's been a long time since you've been in here. I am working on a granny square panel for another version of some of my granny square sweaters that I've done, but in cotton. I'll show it here in a minute. I'm getting some of my ends. It's this color, these colors that I'm doing. So it'll be where I have the neckline, and it's going to have more of a sleeve, and it's going to be more of a top. So, and this is a size large is what I'm going for on it. Oh, it's going to be super cozy. It's made out of my cotton, like I said. So, and oh my gosh, the bamboo viscose cotton blend. It's like, why have I not used it more? I really like working with it. Um, I think it's just because it's more expensive, but I have worked with the 3 weight on some of those blends in the past. Um, but I really like this Casey white one that I had, which of course it was with Joann's, and since Joann's is no more, I can't get the KC. Has it been hot where you live? Because it has been over 100 since Saturday where I live. Yes, Caitlin, it is a sauna. I have no air in my vehicle right now because I needed brakes worse. So, and I think I've shared that already probably 10 times, but Sam had the trek this weekend because he went to go see his brother, and I stayed home. And so for church, I had to go and drive the vehicle. And I just drove with all the windows down, and we did fine. But I'm not gonna lie, it felt like somebody had a plastic bag on my head. It was so humid. But we were able to go outside a little bit yesterday at least. And I kind of pulled some weeds and stuff later in the day whenever it had kind of somewhat cooled off. But we didn't stay out very long each time. John is, calm down. Don't worry. My eyes are still brown. Okay. I didn't know I was getting all upset about the eyes. But okay. I'm glad to hear that. So what did you say you're working on tonight? A poncho? It's kind of along the line of a poncho, but more like a top. Kind of like I have done some sweaters in the past, well, out of acrylic, some tops out of acrylic, and it's basically going to be a takeoff of those, but just using my cotton. Because I do need to make a few more of those because I have sold the ones that I had. So, sorry I haven't been here, but a lot has been going on in my family. My grandpa died, and my parents are getting a divorce. I know I am older, but I am so sorry, Nicole. You've had a lot of life. You have had a lot of life. I am so sorry to hear that. Well, I certainly am going to be thinking of you and praying over you for comfort and strength. When in Rome, make a paper fan. Right. Have you diagnosed the AC issue? It might just be to be refilled, or even easier, it might just. No, it has been diagnosed. Whenever I took it in for the breaks, Uh, they thought that it was just going to be like Freon or whatever, just recharge whatever. Oh no, it's the whole entire thing. It's a compressor, and the coils that I'm going to have to get um, replaced. It's just going to be better just to do the whole thing. So yeah, it's a whole shooting shebang. It's a whole deal. So I was like, nope, I need the brakes worse. I'm getting this yarn shipped to my house tomorrow, and out of the yarn, I'm going to make 6-day starter blanket. Oh, awesome. That'll be beautiful, Caitlin. And I attempted to do one of those, and then I stopped. I don't know why, but I did. It is okay, thank you. No, that awful, I'm sorry. Yeah, Bone, it was just, yeah. So I'll get it done, but it was just like, it was going to be like almost $2,000 to get both things done. And it was like, no, I am so tired of spending money right now. I am just not doing it. So we have to fix air conditioner in our vehicle also, right? And you're right. I grew up without air conditioning. I never had it. My parents never had it in their house until after I was grown and out of the house. So, I mean, I manage. It's fine. But, creature comforts, I'm spoiled. So, oh, you're knitting on your baby blanket. Awesome. I'm glad to see you tonight, Carrie. How are you doing? And back in your day, yeah, you're probably half my age, so. Oh, chosen. That's pretty funny. You might be able to pick a working heat, from a pick apart. I don't know if you all have that or if that's a California thing. Oh, we have like the Y yard and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. I sorry for loss. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be our local, my local dealership or whatever that'll do whatever with it. I mean, well, not dealership. We have a place that's near us that works on our vehicles. Um, so yeah, don't know. We'll see. I got really badly sunburned when I was busy my kids this weekend on Saturday. I bet very busy. I was able to bring out my father-in-law for a visit, which I was happy, and I have him for next 2 weeks. So you have your kids for the next 2 weeks? That's awesome. So yeah, you have been busy. But the badly sunburnt, no, that's no fun. That's never fun. Definitely been down that road too. And I am so fair that it's easy to do. Even with sunscreen and everything, it's. So I have to watch for the UV and all that because I had a place on my arm treated and I need to go back and have them check it out and make sure everything's good. Because the other day I was going to go out and mow, but then I checked the UV rays, where it was at, and it was like really high, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm out. Bone. Thank you for that. The sunburn is so bad that I have blisters because I'm allergic to the sun. Oh, so yeah, you may have a case of sun poisoning. I appreciate that, Bone. That was sweet. I don't think you had the super chat option last time I was here. I don't know. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. It depends on how long ago it was that you were here. No, they went back to their aunt's house, and I was able to take home my father-in-law. Which is awesome. Okay, I gotcha, Carrie. Because they need to. They need to. We're just trying to scroll back every dime to fix ours because it's going to cost around $1,500 because we have to replace the entire cooling system also. Oh wow. Yes, time does fly. Bone, it does fly. I regret going to sleep because of the pain that I haven't laid down in the blisters and the sunburn. Well, hopefully they heal up pretty quick and you won't have to worry about them. Okay, I'm going to start on my next panel. And this is some of the cotton that I got off of Whatnot in that lot that I got. And I have some in blue like this too that I'm going to use later for something. I don't know if I'm going to make another top like this, but I definitely want to use it for something. When I was young, my mom used the attic fan. We didn't even use the air conditioner in the summer. We have an attic fan, Charlotte, and usually we can make it all summer for the most part. But this year, no, it's been different. It's like, with us having Lou in the house and stuff, having Luna in here, she gets way too hot too. And and the humidity has just been awful. So I'm turning on the attic fan, or not the attic fan, but the AC, because I love having the attic fan and having the house open and everything. But and she had a Mustang, and there was no air conditioning in that, and we had leather seats. Oh my gosh, the leather seats in summertime! You talk about frying. Oh my gosh. My sister is allergic to cold water. She went to a dermatologist and she has cold urticaria. You should probably make an appointment with a dermatologist. Oh, I just thought of something. When the Freon is low on my truck, it didn't allow the compressor to turn on for a safety. Perhaps yours will turn on when they add some refrigerant, praying for the cheapest option. Yeah. Sorry, I have to go. Okay, Caitlin, thanks for hanging out with us. You have a good night. We'll see you. We'll see you again later. Here till 10. So as the master of these games, Lenora can confirm. Think of a chips, and I can guess what chips you're thinking of, Madam So. Okay. Think any kind of chips? Do they? I mean, any kind of chips? But we also lived in Oklahoma with dry heat. There was hardly any humidity, so it worked a lot better. Oh yeah, I can't. Well, you're supposed to think of something. Is that your guess, Chosen? Or just you're saying any kind of potato chips or what? I mean, I don't know. I gotcha. Okay. I have one. I have in my head. I have it. And I'm thankful to spend time with my father in law because I'm able to go right ahead and find out how my kids were really doing, how they are being treated, and things like that. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's nice that you get that opportunity, Carrie. Funyuns. I haven't had Funyuns in forever. What is chosen Fen chips? The wasabi Funyuns were amazing. Didn't know they had such a thing of wasabi Funyuns. I don't know what is chosen Fen chips. Limited run. I loved them. Okay. Well, that must have been a California thing because I'd never seen them anywhere around here. I was actually thinking about Funyuns. Oh, there you go. The Funyuns aren't the one that I was thinking of. This is the first time you've been right, Chosen. Oh my gosh. How in the world? This is the first time you have got it right on the first try. First time ever. Round of applause to Chosen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You should be so happy. You should have told the kids I was only thinking Doritos though. Wasabi Funyuns, ouch, those will be hot. Well, yeah, might be. And you know what? I don't even eat Doritos anymore, hardly ever. It's very, very rare that I even eat them. Because just actually, my favorite chip is just a plain potato chip. But I try to stay away from them anymore too. It's not a win until Lenora sees my flawless victory. They weren't that hot. Hot Cheetos are much better. Oh, wow. Maybe for kindred spirits, me and Chosen. Ah, shoot. Okay, Chosen. I applaud your win. Your blue shirt gave it away, Madam So. Oh my gosh. Sun chips are like crack. I've had sun chips before, but nope, haven't had those in years. I've had them before, but yeah. And see, I wasn't even associating my shirt at all. I just thought, oh, I'll pick that because he'll never guess that. Oh gosh, that's hilarious. And you've tried so hard, so many times. If they add the ability to smell YouTubes, would you bake us oatmeal cookies? Would I bake you oatmeal cookies? Maybe some snickerdoodles, but they'd have to be gluten free. We probably are, plus my grandma's name is also Charlotte. She couldn't make webs and be friends with the pig, though. Well, shoot, doggone it. Oh boy, no oatmeal. How do I get a refund on my $2? Well, I could do like some chocolate chip oatmeal, you know. Would that be okay? Because that's how I have made my chocolate chip cookies in the past is with oatmeal. I could do that. Chocolate chip oatmeal. Okay. I'm surprised they haven't come up with some kind of smell-o-vision. I'm sure it'll happen one day. And I have a gluten-free recipe for that too. Yeah, Jonna, at least hide the camera for their money's worth. Man, I'm cracking up. I need to chill. You bring the joy out of me, thanks. My cheeks are hurting. Well, good, Bone. At least high five the camera for the money's worth. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I could never make webs or talk to the pig's other. Unfortunately, I did get a ride from a pig one time on accident. Oh no. Oh, okay. I bet that was an adventure. Oh my gosh. quite care for a free stroll around the village square, thy lady. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Then he went wee, wee, wee all the way home. There you go. I'm just trying to imagine it. Oh my. 3 minutes and counting. The countdown is on. Yeah, so basically what happened was we were living on a farm and we were taking the pigs to butcher, and the pig got out and went under my legs and took me for a ride across the field. Oh my goodness. Yeah, those pigs. Whew. Whitney's family was back in the day pretty big hog farmers, and yeah, it was interesting. He's like, "You can't kill me, I'm amazing." Oh. Well, it's bacon or bacon. Oh my gosh. Best pig name ever, Chris. Crispy Bacon. There you go. That is a perfect name. It sure did go wee, wee, wee all the way home, and Charlotte was going, oh my gosh, get me out off of this pig and this pig. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, Chosen, good night. Have a good night. We'll see you again soon, correct? Hello, P. I'm from the US. She's from her mother. That too. Oh, well, welcome from Nepal, or Naples, or however you say it. Isn't it, Charlotte? I'm getting all tangled up. My parents were both teachers at the time, and the names of the pigs were Bacon and Source, which were the superintendent's names of the school system they worked in. Interesting. Okay, now I'm gonna have to cut this off. Whoa. Hello, Allie. Hey, sorry I was busy and I couldn't join at 9, but I'm here. Yep, we're still here, so glad you made it. Everyone just kind of pops in and out as they can. Probably a good thing you weren't able to make it right at 9 because I had trouble. It took me 3 tries to even get going. I was having some trouble, and I don't know why. Okay, I just did that myself, trying to refresh my chat. I noticed that. Oh gosh. Well, hey Johnson, how are you? I was hoping that everything was okay. I seen that you had replied or had left a little message on one of my little shorts that I put up, but so I was glad to see that you had messaged. Hello again, Allie. Doing fine. Have you been working late? So I only, oh, okay. I didn't get that message read, but I don't know if you canceled it or if YouTube canceled it. Yes, Allie, I do. I have 2 boys and a fur baby, my fur daughter. Doing fine. Hubby has been working late, so I only get to see him about 3 hours a day. Of course, they are the hours that you were on. Aw, yeah, I understand that, Johnson, completely. She's in laying on the couch. With it being so hot, she's just been taking it easy, keeping cool. Google chose not to write the words that I said. Yeah. I know how that goes. It's like sometimes it's like I don't talk a foreign language. I mean, yes, I do have some siblings. I made an army of sheep. If four can be called an army. Are they just like little sheep? Like little critter type sheep or they're pretty big, maybe 16 inches. Oh, wow. That's pretty good size. Yeah, I was gonna tell you actually if you didn't mention it that you could send it to me if you wanted to. Where's my thingy? Because I want to see him. Allie, I do most days. There are sometimes I'm not able, and I usually do try to put something up in the community tab or, post it or whatever. Tomorrow, if I do go on at all tomorrow, it'll be during the day, and I'm not even for sure of that. So just have to make sure your notification bell's turned on. And Wednesday, I may be on the road live, or it'll be later that night, possibly. So, again, those are my two kind of janky days that I have. I'm doing good, Johnson. Thank you. How are you doing? Oh, it stopped. Keeping busy, and trying to get stuff made ahead of time as much as possible for my next market, and that's what I'm kind of trying to work on tonight. So, I'm working on a top. What's the deal? Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, those are adorable. I like your corner to corner blanket too. That's pretty. That is a lot of looping. Oh my gosh. But they are super cute. That's a lot of work. I've got the first panel done. It's these colors here. It's like a variegated of like kind of black, gray, white mix. So, and it's all in cotton. Just put that off. And you made that little bear too? I saw the reindeer cute. It must be Christmas in July. Yes, it is Christmas in July. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get another one or two of those reindeer made. They were super easy and fast to make. Um, to just have, an extra one or two. And then I got a snake made today. It was one of the things I had listed in my Pinterest that I was wanting to do. So, and I got those glitter insert eyes. I don't even know if you guys can see them really. And I think they're super cute. And I thought, well, I'll give them a try. So, anyway, I thought they were cute for those. So, thank you, Allie. Oh, I made those sheep, but I didn't do the loops. I used the blanket yarn. Those turned out awesome. Johnson. Thank you, Johnson. Bye, Allie. I saw a video on Pinterest how to do the loop stitch easier than I originally learned it, so it wasn't too bad. Oh, good. Oh, my little snake. My Grinch snake. The whole time, as I was making it, it was like, this looks like the Grinch. And even some of the people here were saying that. It's like, yeah, it kind of does. And it was made out of my Posh. And then I also have kind of a pink color, kind of a fuchsia-y pink color I'm going to make one out of. And what was the other color? There was another one. Orange, kind of an orangey color, kind of a more of like a bright neon orangey kind of color, or maybe it's kind of like a corally color that I was going to make one out of too. And it does not, they work up super fast too. It was so easy to make, and that's what I am looking for, is just things that don't take too much time. Because tomorrow, honestly, what I'm going to do, I've been trying to crochet as much as I can today on some things and getting some more things organized. As far, I went through all my cotton again to make sure I kind of had it all organized and done. And since I got this order that I got to go with the colors that I already have, which is, like I said, pretty limited, but I think I'm pretty stocked for right now to get me by for a while. So um tomorrow I'm just going to be in the basement all day until prayer group, because I didn't work on the basement at all today. I didn't work on my crochet haven at all today. So I'm going to be down there doing that tomorrow. Because I really, before this next weekend, before the weekend, I would like to get my craft wall moved down there. That's up here. And Sam said he would help me. So he said he'd help me here a couple weeks ago whenever I was really itching to at least get it moved down there. But I decided no, I needed to just wait and get everything organized better down there. So tomorrow I probably will not be crocheting as much. Hey Randy, hey Goofy. He mischosen. He won his game on the first guess finally. Yes, he did. It was amazing. And you missed Charlotte's story about riding a pig. Yeah, you did, Johnson. Oh, I wish he was still here so I could say hello. Well, hopefully he'll be around a little bit more. Yeah, because I said here he was, he'd been with me since practically day one, and then he just disappears. And so he shared that he had a broken device, I guess. So since May. So that was part of the trouble, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to have to take a break here in a second. I'm going to get this part of this round, get to the next corner. Then I'm going to have to take a break. She's doing good, Randy. She's just taking it easy though. She always does. Whenever it gets super hot like this, she just takes it easy and sleeps a lot and lays under the ceiling fan. And she goes out and does her thing. She wants to go outside, but then she doesn't know when to stop. So I'm having to make her come in because that's just, I think, the pit coming out in her. She doesn't know when to quit. So, but we do have a pool out there for her. We did, Sam picked her one up before he went north this weekend. So, I've had that filled up for her and stuff, and have dumped it out and put fresh water and stuff in it. So she likes to go splash around in that. So, as you've seen in the short that I had of her, she still likes to go out, but so yeah, she's in there snoozing away. Okay, I'm gonna take a break real quick. Talk amongst yourselves, behave, and I'll be right back. Oh, you hear us talking about you? Uh-huh. You getting that? Have to get a snack. Okay. It has been a good day today. No, you can't have any of this. This is pepper jack cheese. No, you can't have pepper jack. Yeah, she's up here now because she knows I went to the fridge. I didn't get her cheese though. I just realized I hadn't had any supper, so I have to get me a snack. Did everybody else take a break too? Oh gosh, I froze this pepper jack cheese and now it's like crumbling. Tastes fine though. What's the matter, Mom? Oh, and I forgot. I do have another whip. And it's one of those ones that I am so close to being done. I made a grown man cry. Does that count, Randy? Oh my gosh. Had a very okay day, not a great day. Doctor's appointment. No, I know. Oh my, Lenora, what did you do? But here's my other whip. It's a cover up. And oh my gosh, I think I worked on this last year. If I can even figure out. Yeah. So I think I have like 4 rows on the one side and then it's done, and sew it up the sides. But it is like super long. I mean, it's like dress length almost. Which I mean, for some cover ups, some people that's what they use. It's like a dress length. So I went ahead and pulled it out because I want to try to get it finished so then it's just done. Well, it will be nice once I get it done. But I love the color. I mean, it's kind of like a blush or kind of rose goldy kind of looking, you know? Well, thank you guys. Gosh, there we go. I just didn't take the BS. Apparently, me laughing while he was trying to yell at me didn't go well. Oh, well, good for you that you didn't back down, Lenora. Yes, I'm sure it was. Especially whenever, we fight back or not fight back. I don't know how I want to say it, but you stood your ground, so that's good. Whenever you make their attempts backfire, that's good. I kept saying, I won, I won. I'm sure Carl will get me, but he had warning what was coming when he opened his mouth. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, he chose to pursue, it sounds like, so. And you were honest and warned him, so. Wish I would have been a fly on the wall. Okay, how many rounds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I do 12 on this one, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. It's been a good day, Goofy. I've got a lot done today. How was your day? My day was great. We celebrated my sister's birthday. Oh, awesome. Birthdays are always fun. Always fun. We make a big deal out of birthdays over here. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get my charger. I should have got it whenever I was up earlier. You ate so good. So did you enjoy a meal out or did you just cook some really good food at home? Awesome. Pizza, yeah, nice. Pizza's always good. Right. That's right, Johnson. Always a crowd pleaser. Can't go wrong. It's usually what we do over here too. We give either make what they want for supper or go out, whichever the birthday person wants to do. And with the kids, whenever they were younger, I always did like their birthday week and always tried to do something little every day following up to their birthday. I'm going to bed, have to get up at 5:30. Oh my, 5:30. Well, you get some good rest tonight, Randy, and thanks for hanging out with us for a while tonight. My last birthday, my mom made lasagna because I really wanted some. Lasagna is yummy too. I love my mom's lasagna. She makes good lasagna. That's my favorite. My my dad's favorite. So a lot of times for his birthday, she'll make lasagna. It's my mom's lasagna. Crocheting on, you mean tonight, Goofy? Mom's cooking is always the best. Oh, isn't that the truth? Mom and my grandma. I loved her food, my grandma's food. My mom's an awesome cook too. But my grandma used to always make pancakes whenever we would spend the night. You'd wake up and the next morning and you'd hear there was a local lady that had a little radio show and she'd be listening to her every morning, and you could smell the pancakes cooking because she always made us pancakes. And they were so good. Even if she made them homemade or she used Bisquick, it didn't matter. They were so good. And I've tried to, make them like her, but I think her secret ingredient was the lard. I think she used lard. Well, tonight I finished the first panel of my top that I'm getting ready to do. So I'm working on the second panel right now. I made this earlier today, the snake. And then these I had made. I don't know if I shared these or not, though. That's why I brought them over. I have little cat coasters that I made. I couldn't remember if I'd shared them or not. They're just little cat coasters. I think I'm going to put like little whiskers on them. So I brought them over here to get the whiskers on them. Little gray one, and then I did a multi-brown one and a black one. I need to make one more black one. Or no, I think I might just do these as a pair, maybe. I don't know, I'll decide. I need to get the little whiskers on them, but I hadn't done it yet. I got a bunch of other stuff done yesterday. I got a lot more done. You ever seen cat coasters? Oh, it was on Pinterest. I found them on Pinterest. And I thought they were super cute. Thank you. But I did 2 of the snakes today. The one, it was my first one, and it's getting sent to my grandkids. Oh yeah, I love Pinterest. It is my go-to if I'm running out of inspiration, if I'm running out of things to do. Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff on there. But I'm trying to go through it and do at least one project a day off of there, so then I can at least say I've given them a try. And for the most part, the patterns have been good, so You weren't here last night, were you, Goofy? I don't think you were. Yeah, I started making clay sculptures and making them into keychains. Oh, nice. Well, what I showed last night, and I guess for some that weren't here either last night, I got my little tiger done. Got him all put together. So I got him listed today. And then I'm not going to say it right. Capybara, my capybara, or however you say it, got her done and listed today. Last night, yeah, over the weekend is whenever I worked on her. And I got me my owl. I got him listed today. And then I made me a couple of reindeer, and I want to get at least one or two more done of them. I got him listed today. So yeah, these are just kind of projects that I found on Pinterest that I was wanting to do and getting them knocked out. Kind of my crochet bucket list, I guess. Yeah, the reindeer turned out really cute. My little sisters love capybaras. Yeah, they are cute. I mean, the plushies are adorable. And I'd been looking for a capybara pattern, and I know I'm butchering the name, but and finally the friendly red fox, I think is what it is, had that pattern. So because there'd been another pattern that I had tried and it was like, nah. And then a little one that I had tried that I need to go back to and try again. Because I think it was me in reading of the pattern, or well, actually, it was whenever I was live and I was trying to do the pattern and I was having to pay too much attention and then, watching my chat and stuff like that and interacting and everything. So, but I haven't went back to try to do it again. I have taken a break from crochet just so my hands can relax. Oh, I don't blame you. We all need to take a break. We all need to take a break. On Saturday, I took a pretty good chunk of a break. Because I had definitely been crocheting a lot and just doing a lot of cleaning and just a lot of things, even still with my hands and everything, trying to get everything done in the basement. And because I am like so in the mood to get everything organized and done, it's like I got to do it while I'm while I'm on it, like I'm focused on it while I'm focused on it. So because then it's just going to be so much better, whenever I do have everything in its place. and organized and be able to do the whatnot so much better, because that's why I've kind of been holding off on doing any more of the live, because I thought I would do it, and then of course I was talking out loud, talking about it, and listening to myself, trying to figure it out, and coming to the end of it. And I just, yeah, so now with my setup downstairs, it'll be so much more organized. So I've been busy with my garden and painting. Oh, yeah. And the heat does not help. Nope. Yep. And taking breaks in between and stuff, just doing something else does help, getting up and moving and doing, and, because I break up my day into segments. So I still stay on top of everything. And like right now, all the rest of the house is all taken care of and cleaned up, but my work area here, I'll give y'all a gander. And yeah, my camera thing. I've got, yeah, and my snackage over here. So once I get done this evening on my live, then I'll get this all cleaned up and organized again. So, because I got my living room mess all cleaned up. So, I miss bid you farewell, good night, and may God bless your dreams. Oh, Charlotte, thank you. You have a good sleep. We'll see you again soon. See you again on the next one, hopefully. Right. Hey, it's organized chaos. I know where everything's at. Okay, Charlotte, have a good night. I do need to go down though before I go to bed and check the laundry. I feel like I've been doing laundry every day for a month. It's just crazy. Because I just keep finding stuff. And, changing the bedding and all that kind of good stuff. Just every day, what everybody does. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I just have one more round. I think that's about the same. This is just slightly different, but I think it's going to be fine because of the variation anyway. Oh yeah, you leave the yarn to, and it does have a mind of its own. That's okay. At least with me, I do have it in place that everything does have a place, so that's good. And I did that weeks ago. So then whenever I got ready to switch everything to my yarn and crafting area downstairs, that'd be ready. It just needs to be moved. And I am excited for that. I managed to get all of my new yarn into zipper plastic bags. I think I've used about a garbage bag full already, so I'm making progress. Oh, that's awesome, Johnson. Isn't that so? I mean, there's just so much satisfaction in that. Because that's what I like about doing what I'm doing and just kind of using what I have. And, because it makes me be even more creative and putting things together and everything. And even though, I was running to my nub, I mean, nub, I was down to a Ziploc bag of scrap for my cotton, and I had just a few cones, and I was running low. But now I do have some to go and fill in with what I have and continue the process. And with the holes that we did, I don't need any acrylic, more acrylic. Now I did get a couple of teal colors because I had ran out of my teals, but that's been it. And that's not the blanket yarn, that's just the acrylic. I don't need any more plush blanket, nothing. I am stocked. I am stocked. And I'm going through it too a little bit, so that's good. I have a dream of having an office that would have all of my crafts and yarn. Called all over the. Oh my gosh! Well, there's days that mine's all over the place too, Lenora. So I have my yarn in a shelf, but once it leaves that shelf, it's over. Lenora, you're the reason I got plastic bags. You scared the muffins out of me talking about dust. Oh my. Excuse me, what do you mean dust? I speak from experience. Thank you. Well, at um, Hobby Lobby, they had like a whole entire row of like home organization, like those boxes that you can get that have kind of the flap over lids and stuff. They had that marked down so stinking cheap. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And so they had like four or five of those boxes, like big, nice boxes. And plus, I got some just cheaper, kind of, but still decent ones from Dollar Tree. So that's what I'm going to put some of my yarns in to try to keep from the dust. And once I do get the office area done, craft area, whatever you want to call it, I am probably going to end up getting a yarn winder because I would like to do my scraps, put them in different because those I I had a title of what was it, Franken cakes or something like that. Well, there's some gals that I was watching on Whatnot, and that's what they call their scrapped up yarn cakes. And I was like, that is such a cool idea. And so that's what I was using to make that one scarf with. And those colors, I mean, she took her time to put those together. So I thought it was pretty cool. And I got it for nothing. I mean, does this harm the yarn? So with, some of my scraps that I had that are just, like little pieces that I can join together and make up some of those, I'm excited. And it's going to take up less room too, as far as like just maybe not less room, but it'll get them out of a bag and I can have them put together and go from there to crochet something with it. So, be it if I want to do cotton rugs of some kind, or a wearable, or a bag, or a scarf, a hat. Yes. And saves and help recycle. Yes. And that might be what they did call it, Franken yarn or something. I don't know. But anyway, I was like, yeah. And they were saying, yeah, you never know what you're going to get, in the skein. So, yeah, I'm going to totally do that at some point. I do have a yarn winder in my Amazon cart, but I have not ordered it. It'll be a little bit before I order it, but no, this doesn't really hurt the yarn. But if you're trying to sell the things you make, it's not great. I'm back to see you. Hey, Landon. Okay, thanks for that tip. I needed to hear that. Okay, I need to count and make sure that I haven't went over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, I was about to go over. I can start my other colors. There's no telling, Goofy. Okay. If you aren't careful, you have to wash it, and that's a whole other ball game. Very colorful nightmare. Landon, you're welcome to stay, but you're going to have to behave. Because the comment that you left with last night wasn't the greatest either, so I'm giving you one more opportunity. That's why I wasn't really saying anything goofy. And I usually do try to go in and look at the up for review comments because I've been having some comments that are going there for no reason. So I got some yarn once from a friend that needed to be washed, and I made a great big 5-stranded blanket, washed it, and decided never to pull it out. It's the heaviest blanket I own. Oh my, I understand, Joanna, but it was random and very rude. Oh yeah, yes. Yeah, because even the comment that he had that went to review was not nice. I mean, I've had worse, but he wasn't being all that kind. So no, and they just do it because they can, and they've been allowed to in the past. So it's just the way some people are, and I don't even want to try to understand them because don't have that mentality. So it's like you can be that way, but I'm not going to participate in it. So, and that's true too, Lenora. They weren't. But it's okay, they say stuff, but they can never crochet and make something unique. Right? Oh, gosh. Well, and a lot of times they're just seeking attention and want to be the focus and stuff. And it's going to just, I mean, they can put whatever they want. It'll go up for review. Nobody's going to see it. So they're just talking to the wind. People will be snobby, but that don't have the gift to make something with their bare hands and to become something. Well, if they would put half of their energy into doing, because I say everybody has a gift, everybody has gifts. So if they would spend their time doing that, they'd get a whole lot farther. But, as the saying goes too, hurting people hurt people. So, and that was not called for, Landon. So I'm sorry, but that was your last chance. Well, I already took care of him, so. He was questionable last night, too, so. Because the way he left last night was strange and a little threatening, so. So he's gone. Well, I try to give them a chance because if they're just being burgers or whatever for a second, and a lot of times they will come out of it, and if they just kind of join the conversation or they'll even apologize later or whatever, and then they're fine from there. So I want to give them an opportunity, but I'm not going to overextend it, because I want to believe that people are good, and people can be, but those people choose not to be. They're making a choice. And they come on here to do that, because they can hide behind a screen. So, and whenever it's like, yeah, he was on here last night, Johnson. So there were some things kind of said, and the way he was acting last night that was questionable. And like I said, whenever he left last night saying goodbye and whatever, there was a review come up. So I looked at it, and it was from him, and it was not kind. It was somewhat threatening. So I was like, okay, I'll see how he is. Give him an opportunity. And it's like, nope, we're done. And when I say threatening, it wasn't like I was afraid of anything or whatever. And it was, again, one of those things. It's like, okay. It was just the words that he used are more of a. So that's what gives people some power. They can hide behind a screen and not have consequences because they will never say it to you in person. And yeah, and that's what I'm getting at, Goofy. So, yep. Not gonna let any of it steal my joy, that's for sure. Anyways, moving forward, I think you're perfectly patient. I mean, by addressing the rudeness or whatever, it starts arguments in the chat. Jonah will call them out and take care of them. Any markets coming up? Yes, I have Christmas in July coming up. It'll be about, I think, it'll be 2 weeks this Thursday is when I go and set up for it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So I think it'll be fun. I have quite a bit of Christmas already made up, and I really wish that I could find my one Christmas patterns or book thing that I had that I was going to leave it out. Well, now I don't know where I left it out. So, it is an indoor market. It is an indoor market. So, excuse me. So I am looking forward to it. It's not a venue that I have been at, but it is an annual event that's been going on for a few years, I guess now. And so I had found out about it through another vendor at um, market that I'd been at. So I looked into it and decided, hey, why not? And it's 2 days, but the hours aren't very long. The first day on Friday is only from 4 to 8. And then that Saturday, I think it's like 9 to 3 or something like that. So the hours aren't very long. Which, I mean, I'm okay with, you know. Yes, I prefer the indoor markets to actually Goofy. Just because I'm not set up for outdoor. I mean, I love going to the outdoor markets, but being set up at them, I'm kind of, I don't know. I go back and forth because of weather and wind, and, it's a chance you take, But right now, I'm preferring the indoor. Mm-hmm. And it can go on rain or shine, which I mean, a lot of places that, are outdoor. I mean, there are some places around here near me that they have access, where they have it where they can, have indoor, outdoor both. And there is, in the fall, there's one that I participate in that you can do either way, but I've chosen to be indoor. So, yeah, especially around here, just you never know. Really anywhere, it's unpredictable anywhere, I know, but and then the heat in the summertime, and not even so much the heat, but the humidity. And I'm just like, no, I don't really want to do that. They're calling for rain on our next market. Guess what's the one market we get rained on every time? Oh gosh, yeah. Well, and I thought this heat wave was supposed to only last until like Tuesday afternoon, evening. Well, the last report that I looked at, but I haven't looked at it today, so I don't know. It may have changed again. But it was calling for it through Thursday now. And I'm like, oh, great. Oh, I guess I put my bag of scraps up. Yeah, I left it out. Apparently not. Oh, no, here it is. See, this is what I've gotten down to. This bag was stuffed full, and now I'm down to just like little pieces in here. And that's what I was down to with my cotton. Nub City. Well, I have to go to bed now. I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule. Good night, everyone. Be safe and God bless. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Goofy. I'm glad to see you. And hopefully we'll see you again next time. Oh, these zipper bags, mesh bags, Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 3. and I love them. They're like laundry bags. But yeah, I use them to put my scraps in. My fidgets, I store my fidget like toys in there because they're just little things. So I store them in there. Nice bags. I'm not for sure when I'll be on tomorrow, Goofy, so just make sure you have your bell turned on for notification. There's a chance I won't be, so just I'll, I'll say that for just in case. So if I get to a stopping point, depending on how early I get up to start, since I don't know, I'll maybe be here until midnight tonight. We'll see. But depending on what time I get started in the morning, if I'm on during the day tomorrow. So, okay, Goofy. Thank you, and we'll see you later. Take care. Good night. And that sheep pattern that you had, Johnson, did you say you found it on Etsy? Okay. I'm in the process of working on a top. Got one panel done, working on the second one. Cute digital market. Where's my notebook? That's not bad. Thank you, Johnson. Bet it was a fun pattern. I'll probably make a couple or a few more. Yeah, those are super cute. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go in there and You have to look up Yarntastic Charlie. He has the most adorable patterns. I bought the dragon pattern and I think I'm going to get the squirrel too. Yarntastic Charlie. I'll write him down too. And I take it that's on Etsy too. And you mentioned squirrel. I need to get another squirrel made because I've sold the one squirrel that I had made at my last market. So I need to get another one made. In here. I'm done with those. Down here too. Oh shoot, I need to keep him out because I need to take pictures of him. Well, about 10 minutes, and I think I'll head off for tonight. I got quite a bit of this panel done. I actually, after this row, only have 2 more rows, and then I can start putting it together and adding the arms and the, I say waistband, but it's not really a band. I just extend it down a little bit more and kind of give it a, oh, what do you call it? An open seam at the bottom of the band. And I'll do all of that in black, I think, is what I'm going to do that in. So this pattern I've been watching is $6. It says 12 people had bought it in like an hour and over 200 have it in their cart. Oh my. I'm so glad they can't sell out of digital downloads. That's 1,200 if only 200 actually buy it and they want to say they are underpaid, right? Yeah. I mean, that's pretty good return on that. And I saw that Poggy's Place had released their kitty, their little kitty cat patterns. But I thought, I have a cat pattern of hers already. I could just kind of look off of those to do the colors. I was tempted, but I didn't do it. I do have the Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein, I think is what it is, in my cart right now. Because I really do want those for Halloween. It's Garden Dragons Mom Stitchity. Oh. That lady who made the Mushroom Boy bought a house off of her pattern easy. Oh boy. Same thing about the cats too. Yeah. Because the more I looked at it, it was like, I already have a cat in the other pattern pack that I'd gotten of hers. So unless it comes some crazy, crazy sale, the one who did the memory turtle game that went viral made over 70,000 on that one. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just don't even want to think about it. Because it makes me want to write patterns. It makes me want to try to do it, but then it's like, yeah, I tried to do it and then I wouldn't even sell one probably. I'm gonna have to write that name down there for that. But yeah, that turtle memory thing, that was pretty cute. The lady who did the Mushroom Boy sold 50,000 patterns at $8 a piece minimum. I wish I was better at making patterns. Oh yeah, those love cats are raking it in. Yeah, but there's tons of free for the loaf cats now too. But some people, I wonder if they don't download the pattern and then just, I don't know, do with it whatever, which, I don't know. She got the idea from someone else, but put her spin on it. There was a whole thing over her copying the other lady. Oh no. Not good. Okay. And I'm at a stopping place. And I'm hoping, I thought I had another cone of my darker teal in there. I think I do. I hope I do. Because I used all of my other cone on that first panel. Yeah, that's not so good. Oh yeah, and then I got this a while back. I don't remember when I got this. Extra sprinkles to make the donut coasters. They look like donuts and this just look like sprinkles, so I was going to make donut coasters out of that. There's a lot of patterns that I would love to have, but I'm not paying $10 a pattern, especially when they're all from two body styles. No, I'm not going to pay $10 for a pattern. Not for, if it's just one pattern, nope. Nope. And I would not charge somebody $10 for one of my patterns either. Good evening, Shatika. Many blessings to you. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to leave 2 of these bigger blacks out. And I have almost all of my dish rags crocheted out of that. Oh, goodness. Oh, good, I put that in there. I'm sorry, I don't give out where I live. I'm in the Midwest, that's all I say. Get my stuff kind of straightened up a little bit here. Some stuff I'm going to have to kind of leave till tomorrow. Because I got my cat coasters out to get the whiskers on. I have 1 dishcloth to finish up and another one to make, and I'll have those all done. And all of those I need to take pictures of with the snake, to take pictures of that too. My panel to finish up here. Oh, and I have 2 dishcloths that I need. These 2 dishcloths that I need to take pictures of to put them up tomorrow. So yeah, after I get my work done downstairs, because I am prioritizing that tomorrow. And then once I get at a stopping place with that, then I can work on the crochet stuff. And while I'm having my coffee, I can work on putting that stuff up on Whatnot. But hello, Catherine. How are you? We're just getting ready to head off. I've been on here. Oh, it says I've only been on here an hour, but it's been since 9. Oh yeah, that sprinkled yarn is so cute. And it's going to make some cute donut coasters, because I do have some cotton that I got in this bulk that I got from that lady online. Um, and even some scrap in here too of the, I think, because I could even use this and double it up for like the donut part, because I could double it up. And I even have this here too. I didn't even notice that. So yeah, I have some little bits and bobs in here that I can use at first, and then that purple I can put with that down there. So yeah. So yeah, I am trucking right along. I'm sitting pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about everything. So okay, well I think I'm gonna go ahead and head out. So sorry, Catherine, that we're already heading out and you're just getting here, but we've already been on about 3 hours. So anyway, I made some progress on that panel, so I'm getting close to. I'll only have like 2 more rows to do now. So anyway, thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys so much and love you dearly. And just make sure you're subscribed and get that notification bell turned on so you can catch us next time. So you all have a good night. Take care. Do you know to make roses? No, Patty, I have not started any flowers or anything yet. I have patterns to do it, but I've not started them yet. So that's a project for once I get through this next market. Believe me, I have a list. So, but anyway, everyone take care, and we will talk again soon. Bye.